Tuesday. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, City. Good morning, everybody. Very quiet out there to start your Tuesday. Looking at Route 2, the Mass Pike. It is quiet and clear for your ride in from the west to the east. Same thing, roads to the south, 95, 24, and Route 3 looking good. Other side of town, Route 3, Chelmsford down to Burlington, no issues. 128, both directions looking good. And looking at the Tobin Bridge, it looks like that's a nice shot. But 93 all the way down to the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge, doing well.
On Tuesday, how are we looking, Katie?
Quiet out there right now, but it will not last. We will see things fill in by 6 a.m. Right now, although it's blurry, I just want to show you that northbound side of 93 through Sullivan Square up to Route 28 is all good. I know yesterday we had that construction slowed us down for quite a while. Looking at the Route 1 through the Saugus stretch, north and southbound lanes moving well. Roads to the south, that is what we'll watch first, expecting that Braintree split to fill in by about 5:30. Doug and Antoinette.
All right,
on the traffic map all over the place. Roads to the south have not yet filled in yet. We'll wait for probably about the next half hour and we'll see that slow down at the top of 24 to the top of Route 3, that Braintree split area getting up onto the expressway. For now, roads look like this out to the west. If you're traveling in on Route 2 or the Mass Pike, you should have no issues. Here's a look by BU. We've got that right lane closure, but it's not slowing you down much on the eastbound side of the Pike. And roads to the north looking good as well. 93 straight shot down into the city. Doug.
All right, Katie.
All right, well, that's going to be a great event considering we're actually going to have decent weather this weekend.
On a Saturday without rain. You know, there's a meteorologist involved in that event.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, looks great heading into the weekend. And it's going to be quite warm the rest of the week, but some cooler temperatures. But that really looks focused on early next week. And I know Halloween is on Tuesday.
Yeah, love.
So we'll be watching, the timing on that.
All right. You never know with Halloween. It can be warm, cold, snowing.
Everything. We've had it all.
We have. Clear through the Chelsea curves and right onto the Tobin Bridge. 93 southbound and northbound, in fact, looking good. Of course, yesterday we had that construction on the northbound side through this stretch. That is picked up and out of the way, so no issues for drivers in either direction. That southbound side, 128 to downtown, take you 10 minutes. Watching some early morning trouble on the blue line already because of a signal issue at Orient Heights. 10-minute delays on the blue line. Antoinette?
Tuesday, how are we looking this morning, Katie?
Well, getting a little busier in spots right on cue at 5:32. We've got some slowdowns at the Braintree split. So from the top of Route 24 to the top of Route 3, you're slowing down to about 13 miles an hour getting up onto that expressway heading northbound. HOV lane is open. Traffic moving well by the gas tank. Starting to see a few brake lights, though. 17 minutes overall from Braintree to Boston. Still watching delays right now on the blue line. 10-minute delays because of a signal issue at Orient Heights. Antoinette.
What are you doing out there, Katie?
We're doing okay right now, starting to fill in a little bit, but I want to take you down to Bourne and just give you an idea. We're still got that construction going on in the Bourne Bridge, so one lane is closed in either direction, and that is going to be till about mid to late November that we're watching that. So just a reminder for those of you heading down to the Cape. All right, roads to the south are filling in. 24 northbound between Brockton and Randolph. Pretty slow. Same thing, 95 northbound between Norwood and Canton. And then up at the Braintree split, of course, we've got a 23-mile-per-hour ride up onto the expressway. I am still watching 10-minute delays on the blue line. Doug and Antoinette.
Stay, Katie?
Well, I am watching some delays on the blue line. So on the T, we've got some issues. This is because of an earlier signal problem at Orient Heights Station. When it comes to the roads, we're starting to fill in just before 6 a.m. That's to be expected. 15 minutes as you ride on 93 southbound, 128 down to the Zakim Bridge. Of course, getting busy there heading into the O'Neill Tunnel. Same thing on the expressway northbound side. You can see those brake lights. 22 minutes Braintree to Boston. Doug and Antoinette. Looking at the map, some yellow and red moving about. The Pike area on the eastbound side getting a little busier by BU. Don't forget about that right lane closure. It'll take you right into the Prue Tunnel. Outside of that, outside of 128, things are moving well. Route 2 has a little bit of stop and go through the Concord stretch. No surprise there. Back down on the Pike between 128 and the downtown stretch. Maybe you're heading out to Logan Airport. It's a nice 11-minute ride. I am, however, still watching delays on the blue line. 10-minute delays at Orient Heights because of a signal issue. Doug.
Katie.
A great event here in the month of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And yeah, when you have a meteorologist emceeing your event, it better be good weather.
It may be the only sunny Saturday we've seen in months around here.
Look at that.
So we'll take it. Yeah, it's going to be warm, too. We've got quite a change coming with the temp. So watching that for Tuesday. But, hey, a stretch of gorgeous weather on the way. Looks like it's going to stick around into the weekend.
You always plan for that layer underneath the Halloween costume around here.
Better than the big parka over it. Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
Thank you. Out of Andover, 495 jumping on 93 down to 128. It's going to take you 33 minutes just between Andover and Reading. That's pretty heavy. And we're starting to fill in on the side south of 128 too, getting you down to the Zakim Bunker Hill Bridge. Good news on the Blue Line. We finally cleared those delays. We're back running on time. Doug?
That's nice.
Good morning, Katie.
It sure is. And we got this crash in Wilmington. Sky 5 is over the scene of. They're having some signal issues here, so I'll take you to the crash. It's up on 93 southbound with the right lane blocked by Concord Street. Those delays heavy back to Dascom Road, as you could kind of see from the chopper moving over 93. 40 minutes is a heavy ride from Andover down to Reading. After that, you got some stop and go getting you down to the Zachem Bunker Hill Bridge. Good news, after some delays on the Blue Line, everything on the T is back to normal. Antoinette.
Out there, Katie.
Yeah, we almost had a storewing on a Tuesday morning. This is Soldiers Field Road eastbound by the BU Bridge right here. This truck almost went under the bridge, stopped just before it. State police are there. One lane is blocked, one lane is open. So I assume they're going to help this guy back out of the way when they can. Get a second there because it's going to jam things up. So here's another look at it from our BU cam. There's the BU Bridge. There's the truck. Look how close that was to a storewing. That would not have been good on a Tuesday morning. We cleared that crash in Wilmington, but 93, pretty much your entire ride is busy. Same thing with roads to the south. I'm going to time those out for you. Coming up in just a few minutes, Doug and Antoinette. Roads this morning, you guys got a lot of yellow and red packing in right now. We've got this overheight vehicle. There it goes. Backing up on Soldiers Field Road. State police helping out there. Thankfully, it's just a weird look at this, but thankfully it's out of the way of that bridge, the BU Bridge it was about to smack right into before it figured out it was an overheight vehicle and got out of the way. All right, let's time out some rides. Expressway 35 minutes, Braintree to Boston, 93 southbound from 128 to the Zachem Bridge. Take you 24 minutes, slowing down through Somerville and Sullivan Square. Looking out on the Pike, busy 44 minutes from 495 to 128. East of that, 18 minutes from 128 to your downtown stretch. It is chilly out there. Seat heaters and maybe the heat in the car is on, Cindy.
Yeah, I mean,